my colleague Nora. She's creative director. First of all, thank you for coming and for your time. How is your day been so far?
Thank you for inviting me. My day has been great, and how's your day been?
Our day has been great too. Thank you for asking. We're excited to speak to all of the people who applied for our vacancy of communications internship. We're going to start with the real interview now. We're going to ask you questions about your life, interests, studies, and skills. If anything isn't clear, just say it. You can always ask us questions. We're going to take notes, so don't be nervous. It's just because we can read them afterwards, and it's because we can't remember everything. So, of course, we invite you based on your cover letter, so we're not going to ask you things about that. Is it clear for you?
Yes, it's very clear.
Okay, now the first question is, would you like to tell something about yourself?
Yes, I'm 23 years old and I live in Breda.
Okay.
Before the study I am following at the moment, I studied financial management. That's also the study where I had my first real job experience with my internship. At that internship I had a lot of responsibilities. For example, I had to make sure that all invoices were paid on time.
Mm-hmm.
And this helped me grow professionally and in my personal life.
So you say you live in Breda, right?
Yes, that's true. I have lived my whole life.
Okay, so don't you think it will be a problem in the future to traveling to us on time, because the vacancy you applied for, the company is located in Rotterdam?
Yes, no, that won't be a problem at all, because I'm traveling with a high-speed train, and then it will take approximately 20 minutes from Breda to Rotterdam Central Station. And that also gives me the opportunity to do a bit of work while I'm traveling.
Yes. I didn't even know that there was a high-speed train. Well, that's good to hear. You applied for our vacancy of communication internship. We received a lot of cover letters. So why do you think we should pick you? Why are you so different than the others?
I think I'm different because I have a lot of working experience in a lot of different working fields. And I think because of that, I won't only look at the communication part of the job, but at the bigger picture.
Yeah. And hobbies or something?
In my free time, I'm an amateur photographer,
yeah.
And I think that will help me with the creative, with the visual aspect of the communication job.
Okay.
Because I'm an amateur photographer, I have also a lot of experience with Photoshop,
yeah.
And that also will help me a lot.
Okay. So one of the things you're going to do during the internship is generating press releases. So let's say you organize a press release, what would you do? Would you work in a team, or do you prefer working alone? Would you do the same as your predecessors, or would you do something completely different? Can you tell us something about how you would organize that?
Yes. I would work in a team,
yeah.
Because I think when people are working together they can accomplish a lot more than individually.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't follow all the standard rules, but I would show a bit of my creative side, so I'll make sure that the press release really stands out.
Yeah, so the result will get better then, eventually. Yeah.
Yes.
So you said you like working in a team. Can you explain your role within a team? Are you the leader, or are you more on the background?
First I would see who is the alpha in the team, who likes to take control. If they do a good job, I would just let them be the leader. But if I think they can do a better job,
yeah.
I would correct them if necessary or take control.
Yeah, that's a good thing. We can hear you are very good with your words. Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Yes, I would choose persistent, creative, and a quick learner.
Okay, so persistent, creative, and quick learner. These 3
yes.
words are very positive qualities. Could you tell us a little bit more why you picked these words? So first, persistent.
I chose persistent because at my last study I followed a special program that was 3 years in 1 year.
Okay.
And next to my study I had 2 part-time jobs, so I think that really shows that I'm dedicated to what I'm doing, and if I have a goal, I go for it.
Okay, that's good. And creative?
Creative because of my hobby photography.
Yeah.
You really have to be creative to make a picture stand out, and when you edit it in Photoshop, you really have to be creative to make sure it looks its best.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about the photos. Maybe you could send us some photos to you or to me, so we can
Yeah.
look to it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
very
send a few
curious now.
examples,
You
yes.
have our email, right?
Yes, I have your emails. I will send
Okay.
a few.
So, and the last word was quick learner.
Yes, quick learner. At my internship, at my last study, I had to work with two whole new programs. I didn't know what it was, what kind of program it was. But in no time I knew how it worked, and that resulted in that my supervisor didn't had to put any time in me teaching how I had to work with these programs.
Thanks
So
for
there was any time loss.
Yes. So I think we know a lot more about you now than we already did. You've given us very clear answers, so we have asked all our questions, and now is your time to ask us questions. So do you have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm curious about how the working environment is here and why you chose for this particular company.
Well, I'm glad to hear this question. For employees, it's also important to know how the work environment is.
Yeah.
I have chosen this particular company because I think it's a really relaxed atmosphere. Besides that, I really love the colleagues, and I think we work with different and unique projects. Others do just mainstream projects, but I think we stand out with our projects. And you? Why have you chosen? Because you've said there before.
Yes, I am working here for 1 year now, and I personally chose this company because of the environment. Like Kelsey already said, it's a very relaxed environment. Not relaxed as in too relaxed, but we have everything done on time, but it's more like you don't have the idea that everybody is constantly watching you or the big boss is constantly watching you. And I like working here also because of the colleagues. We are a very close group, and we do stuff outside the office, like going to the movies, going to eat somewhere, going to the bar Friday night, stuff like that.
Alright, that sounds really fun.
Yes.
Do you like hanging out with colleagues in your spare time, or do you like to keep work and your private life separated?
Now I like to hang out with my colleagues. I'm a real people's person, so
Yeah.
I like to get to know my colleagues better.
Yeah. Well, are there any other questions you would like to ask us?
Yes, I have one last question. I'm applying for the internship now, but when it's ended, is also an opening position available?
Well, the vacancy now is for the internship. Of course, we don't know how things will be in the meantime, but I think it's important that you show us and the company your skills and that you are a very good employee. I believe when you do so and there is a vacancy available, that you have a good chance of getting it.
Alright, that sounds really positive.
Yes, it is.
I have just one last question for you.
Yes.
You've mentioned a lot of times that you're very creative, now in the conversation, but also in your cover letter. If you would be a cake, which cake would you choose and why?
I would choose a fruity cake because that reminds me of the summer and it reminds me of hanging out with all my friends.
Okay, so fruit cake. I think that shows that you are a very social person and you like hanging out. Is it
Yes,
true?
yes, I love being around people.
Okay. So everything's clear now, I think. Kelsey, do you have any further questions?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so I'm going to discuss this job interview with Kelsey. Thank you so much for your time, and we will get in touch by you at the end of the week.
Alright, thank you for having me. And how will you get in touch with me?
I will send you an email.
Alright, and
By
I'll
the end
send
of
you
the
some examples of my photos.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
very curious
Yes,
now.
me
Thank you.
Alright, I'm looking forward to hearing from you.